All right, back by popular demand, the MERK session. Carolina Panthers versus Miami Dolphins. Carolina Panthers comes out in ace personnel. One back, two wide receivers, two tight ends. Miami Dolphins coming out in base defense. Four down linemen, four DBs, one corner, safety back, strong safety right here, three linebackers. I'm going to let the play first on the first time through, and then I'm going to come back and break it down for you. All right, if you've watched my MERK sessions before, one thing that you know is the depth of the running back matters. If the running back's about 8 yards deep, then he's probably getting the ball on a run. It's probably not going to be a play action, and he's back so far. The other problem the Miami Dolphins have is they have three middle linebackers. Kiko Alonso can play the wheel, which I think that's probably the best spot for him, but Ray Mauga can only play the middle. Lawrence Timmons has been a middle backer forever up at Pittsburgh. And you'll see here, he runs himself into a block. When it's one back, it's one gap rules. Every guy should have one gap because there's only one back there. And I'll show you that on the end zone copy. Right here, again, there's a tight end wing and they bring in the wide receiver. The wide receiver's foot is inside of the wing tight end. Why does this cornerback stay so far off? Cool, if the cornerback stays so far off, then somebody needs to get up on the ball. He's down there for a reason. But you're going to see Lawrence Timmons run in here and block himself because he doesn't stay in his gap. Let me roll it. You'll see Timmons just goes inside, turns his shoulder, doesn't use his hands. Have a nice game by the running back. All right, here we go. MERK session, end zone copy. Here it is. One back, that means one gap. One back equals one gap rules for the defense. This guy, C gap, B gap, A gap, A gap, B gap, C gap, D gap, wing, outside. You're going to see Lawrence Timmons doesn't stay in his gap, but instead he wants to come over here. The ball starts here and cuts back right through his gap. Let it play. That's his gap. He gets sealed. Boom. Crease. MERK Street. Right on down to MERK Lane. All right, here we go with the next play. Carolina Panthers come out at the 4-yard line in Kings personnel. One tight end, 1, 2, 3 wide receivers, one running back. Miami Dolphins are in nickel, 4 down linemen, 5 DBs, 2 linebackers. You're going to watch 68 pull, and this is such a MERK, he doesn't even block anybody. It looks like the DN has the quarterback, and looks like your middle linebacker has the running back. And I'm going to let it play. And you're going to watch 68 pull, and he doesn't even have to block anybody because he just runs out of the way. He over pursues. 68 just runs through here, doesn't block him. Nice cut, wrong poor angle, missed tackle, touchdown. Right on down to MERK Lane. All right, here it is from the end zone. You're going to see 68 pull. They're going to leave the defensive end there to option off of him. They don't block him, and he over pursues. Nice cut made by McCaffrey. Let it run. Missed tackle. 68. Yep. Didn't even have to block anybody. Touchdown. MERK session. Pretty nice when you could run a play and not block two people and walk in the end zone, huh? All right, here we go. Next play in the MERK session. This is a unique formation to the Panthers. This is almost like their tens look. Instead of having another tight end or a fullback, they keep it one back, but they bring in an extra lineman in the tight end spot. But they have a tight end here and a tight end there and only one wide receiver, which we'll see when it comes in the wide copy. Again, one back. You guys learned it already. One back, one gap rules. I don't know what Kiko Alonso's doing over here, but the offensive line blows Ndamukong Suh back to Dade County. And this is an official MERK session going on right here. Matter of fact, I'll just let it play for you first so you can see it. See Carolina blow them off the ball. Nice gain. All right, here we go. Watch Kiko Alonso come up here and just block himself. No one blocks him. Suh's getting double teamed, knocked back 8 yards, and backer just runs up there and blocks himself. MERK session. Yep, they got Suh circled. He gets lifted. And then Kiko, though, go, run through the hole. That's your hole. No one blocks him. Bring that back for you. All right, here we go again. It's one back rules. All you have to do, as soon as they show run through the gap. Run through there, and you'll knock him out. Doesn't get blocked. Blocks himself. MERK Street. All right, next play in the MERK session. Carolina Panthers comes out in, this is, what is this? This is their tens look. 2 tight ends, 2 running backs, 1 wide receiver, and Miami Dolphins are in base defense. 4 down linemen, 3 backers, 4 DBs. This guy down here is in a wide 9, and he should come off the ball low and spill this. Come underneath the blocker, making the running back go outside. Instead, he comes in with a half-ass shoulder, and then he wins outside instead of underneath. He should be spilling it, going underneath the block, forcing the back to go outside. So his linebackers are waiting for him to spill the ball to them. They get over the top like they're supposed to. He doesn't spill it. There's a crease downhill, and he'll go straight into the end zone. I'll let it play first for you. See it full speed. Doesn't spill, crease downhill, right on down to MERK Street. All right, bring it back for you in slow motion. He has to get under this pull. It's just nothing but a power O. He has to get under this blocker, 70, and spill it. Make the back come out here to your 2 free linebackers. Here's another point. Not every linebacker can play different linebacker spots. Timmons has been in the middle. He's playing outside. You have a guard in his face pulling, and he goes outside and ends up being on this side of the line of scrimmage. I don't know. But I do know this is a MERK session, though. All right, here we go with the end zone copy. This backer right here should know there's no extended number 1. This is number 1. This is number 2. This guy has contained. That guy has contained. So he doesn't need to go anywhere this way when he gets action that way, especially when this guy goes that way. There's only 1 guy left, and there's 2 guys for him. So go on this side of the ball. He should be there for the tackle. Even though this guy messes it up and doesn't spill it. You'll see these backers go over the top, expecting him to spill it, and then you'll see him just go all out here. I don't know why. He should be going this way when the guard pulls. Come right here. He'd be right here getting the tackle. Bang. But MERK Street. MERK session. Woo, look at that. All right, here we go. Next play in the MERK session. Carolina Panthers are in Kings personnel. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Well-designed play here. Spread out the field to only play with these guys right here. All right, I'm going to let it just play. MERK Street. All right, next play in the MERK session. Carolina Panthers come out in Kings personnel. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Dolphins are in their nickel. Again, Lawrence Timmons, I don't know what. You know, he's been in the 3-4. This 4-3 doesn't really look too familiar to him right now. Give it to you from this copy again first. You're getting action this way. The middle backer, this backer's got to start coming this way. The guard pulls. You got to move. Seal, MERK, MERK, MERK. Finds a butt to run behind. MERK Street. Oh, stiff arm. Ooh, watch out. Ooh. Man. MERK. Here we go. Go from this angle, watch 68 pull, stay there, but, MERK, where you going? Bye. Give me 8 more yards. Oh, stiff arm, MERK. Watch the stiffy. Let me pick up 5 more. All right, here's the next play in the MERK session. Carolina Panthers going to come out in 10s. 2 tight ends, 2 running backs, 1 wide receiver, 2 tight ends, 2 running backs. And you're going to see the effectiveness of Cam Newton being able to run the ball. This guy's going to be waiting for him. This guy's going to be waiting for him. When it's just a simple handoff. Tight end doesn't even have anybody to block. These 2 dudes are just waiting, just trying to save touchdowns. Meanwhile, guys are running on down the MERK lane. MERK, 11 yards. Bring it back for you, slow motion. We already saw these 2 dudes. We've seen this guy all night not use his hands. He just used his shoulders. Now he's fast over there, but shoulder. He's got to use his hands to be able to come back right here and get the tackle. MERK, 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 MERK. MERK session. I had to bring it back one time. Let's just watch Dixon right here. I mean, he's looking for somebody to block. He comes off the ball. He's like, damn, like there ain't nobody to block yet? Okay, let me go ahead and. Ridiculous, man. MERK. All right, here we go. Fullbacks here, 2 tight ends, 10s personnel. Yeah. MERK. 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 Okay, here's what I don't get. It's 3rd and 2. You're getting whooped 45-21 with 2 minutes and 31 seconds left. Why isn't anyone else up on the ball? Why is there only 4 down linemen in here? Like, you think they're going to pass? Why is he off the ball? Like, what does this do? But we've seen it all year. Every time there's a tight end wing, some teams like to stand 3-4 damn yards off the ball. Cool. Watch the MERK session. Don't get it. What's the point of being off the ball just to run up there when it's hiked? Line up there. Unblocked. Can't get to the ball carrier. Oh. Unblocked. Can't get to the ball carrier. MERK.